Hello and welcome to a fun-filled video. I'm your host, BunBun, and we are going to be talking about, hey, you want to become a VTuber? I had someone comment on how they just really want to become a VTuber after just one short that I've made. I'm here to tell you that it's actually fairly easy per se and accessible to honestly be a VTuber. You don't have to exactly pay full price. You don't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, especially if you're just starting out. I didn't pay thousands and thousands of dollars. And let me tell you what I did. So I went to Etsy. I was like, wow, I really want to become 2D. For the longest time, I was, of course, a 3D model that went through many changes from the base start of what Be A Vtuber had made for me, and to me, not really knowing what I want to be as a VTuber in general. The main one here that you see, this big, huge picture one here, is actually the person I will be getting my own 2D model done. And I just gotta wait for a bit for that. And don't worry, it does not cost $16. All you have to do is when you go to Etsy, of course, is just, if you want a 2D pre-made, a VTuber model. And there's a whole bunch of them that shows up. A whole bunch. The only issue is, of course, there is some AI generated models on here. I know there is a creator who does admit that they use both AI and their own art. But honestly, it looks like mostly they use the AI and then they actually rig it. We shall click on lesser. You know what? Let's do this one. I have actually, you see over there, I have it in my shopping cart. So this is one of the ones that you can get, of course. You show a video of how it's rigged and everything. Whatever it wants to load up. There we go. And you want to find someone that you would like with their rigging and everything. Because, yeah, this model is $15, right? You just got to look through it, go through the reviews and everything, of course. And with this person, I know in general, is the $15 ones are the ones that are a little bit better modded, or not modded, rigged. Than the non-$15 ones. They're still great. They actually have a whole bunch of them. So Guangsai Arts is probably one of my favorites so far. And I actually purchased that one for our spicy site. But they do have a lot of unique models that you can buy. And you can actually customize them in VTube Studio. Now, VTube Studio is the only thing that I know for 2D models. I don't know any of the other things. So if you use the other versions that have the 2D models working and going, I can't help you there, and I can't confirm nor deny anything for any of the models and the editing of them. But they do. They have quite a bit. So like this one here is one of the $11 ones. And there's the rigging for that one. I think my favorite part is that little teacup. I have no relations of getting this model. Oh my god, the teacup had a face. I didn't realize it had a face. I will show you guys the first one that I was actually using for a VTuber model. And I actually stopped using it because people were being weird with it. This one here. So this one right now is half off. It's $20. And it is very cute. It is what I wanted with a VTuber model. And they're just very cute. I also am using, and this one's by Kagaz. I'll try to have all the links in the description too if you guys want to do it. This one here, I got it for VTM session. It's $25. I have like 5 models that I made. And because you can make a bunch of them. They are very cute. And my only issue with some of the things with the body itself is some of the outfits just make the body look weird when it's rigged versus having them fully clothed and everything. But otherwise, they're really cute. It's $25. It's affordable. And look, it has literally all of those assortments. I would show you and scroll through them, but I don't have a toggle to just go to these guys at all. Just trust me. Just I promise. So this is by Azuyani. That's their store. Oh, I didn't realize there was a back to search results. But yeah, so the bunny one that I showed you, and then the next one, it's not a bunny girl. It should still be on here because generally Etsy's really bad at trying to make sure that what you put in for keywords do not correlate to what you put in, honestly. So this model is going to look familiar. I didn't get this one per se. I am going to go to their site first. I didn't realize they had like bunny ears on this model, and so I didn't get that one. I originally started off with this one here, just a half body basically, and literally customizable. It's $16 at this moment. I think I paid more for it, but it was before they came out with the actual full body one. And you know what? You don't need a full body to be a VTuber. This one is just an elf girl. You can remove the ears. This one's an elf girl. It's the schoolgirl one. I'll show you guys in a second. I don't have any of the ears on, and I just changed the color of the hair and the color of the outfit, of course, and put some antlers on in the back. And yeah, you can have anything you want with this. So this is what I started with. I don't know if they actually show the gestures. They kind of do right there. Let me make it bigger. No, that's just the other things that you can have all the little hairs. There's the gestures. Now the model that I have currently has a little bit more with it. Just a few extra little upgrades. And it's even would say it's an upgrade. But yeah, and then where's the store back? Go back. Currently using is this one. It's a schoolgirl. I don't have the sweater on or anything. I have both sleeves off. And oh, why'd you go out? And this is how she's raised. I just wanted leggies. I didn't have leggies. And I just wanted some arms. The only thing I didn't like about the model, of course, is the arms actually doesn't move too much with the body. So when you try to bounce around and everything, the arms are kind of just, it's pretty. They're just there, right? But you have this. The one thing that they don't show that they have added is, and give me a second, this. They have the cheek puff with the sad eyes. And they don't, that one's not on the new model. We're on the half body model. So they have that. And all of them look great. This is the, the angry cheek poof one. Just the angry one. I'm just mad at you. The aura, which is kind of like the, oh my God, I'm surprised kind of. The regular cries. Just all of that. And they do have the blush, but for some reason, to me, the blush isn't blushing hard enough. But yeah, this one is really adorable. It is affordable as well. And it's on sale for $28. I paid more for that. But yeah, this one's by Rosa Luna 2D. If you are not looking for those type of things, if you're just looking for a PNG, there you can get PNG tubers on there as well, which they have a ton. They have customizable ones. I can't say how well they work. I don't know why they have the 2D models on here too, but they do. But the thing is, what I noticed mostly with the PNGs is there is a lot more AI art. I think this person here actually uses AI art. And some people will say, okay, maybe not this one. Some people will say, hey, I do use AI to influence my art. But unfortunately, Etsy is a place where there is a lot of AI. Just the art just takes over on it. And you almost cannot escape that. You do, of course, have to get separate softwares for both 2D and PNG. And you can find videos on how to set all those up. With 2D, you don't exactly need a specific phone. Right now, I did buy a software called, it costs more money, the V-Bridger, to have better mouth stuff and whatever. Even though this model per se isn't used or rigged to be for V-Bridger. But it has a little bit more reaction, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Whenever my mouth isn't fully open, I actually have little mouth movements, versus not using it. And you do have to use a phone for it. Versus the camera, my webcam that I'm using, and it's just a Logitech C920 or whatever. It's old, okay? It works well with that. But whenever you open your mouth, your mouth is fully open, it feels like. Maybe it's just me. But you don't have to have an iPhone to become, a 2D VTuber, of course. I don't know about the other software, but V2 Studio, you don't. You just got to make sure you have at least a decent type of graphics card in it per se. That's about that. Hello, I'm big now. Haha. If you can't afford, of course, to pay someone, you can use VRoid Studio. The only issue is, yes, VRoid Studio is free. I have over 300 hours in that program. The only issue is if you want actual like facial movements, the whole 9 yards, you do have to go and get Unity first of all. Watch a bunch of videos. You have to buy a software, not software, but something to put into Unity to be able to get all the little facial movements that you want and all that jazz. Otherwise, you're just going to have whatever VRoid Studio has for it. Starting off, it's not bad, but if you want to be more expressive, you are going to have to put extra money down into it. And you will be needing at least an iPhone for that. You could probably get one cheap if you're an Android user. You could probably get like a super duper old iPhone to have the face tracking. Whenever I use my 3D models, I can't get VC face for the life of me to actually function correctly. If I had to save the world to use VC face and get it to work with my models, I am sorry, you guys will all be dying. Because me and VC face do not have a good relationship with each other. I use Warudo now, and Warudo is free. That's also on Steam. If you are like me and like a lot of like things overwhelm you with what you can put into it, that can happen with you in the program. If you are on the other side of the spicy brain than I am, where you don't get overwhelmed and you love to do things with models, then you will love Warudo. It does have a lot of nice little, poses and everything, and it's just, you can have environments, you could like buy environments from people. It's just, Warudo is kind of just too intense at times, and I just use it for basic things whenever I do use it. Apparently too, you can get your 2D model in it, so if you use V2 Studio, you can actually put your 2D model in it and have your 3D version of yourself next to you. The only thing is, that just seems like a lot of work and a lot of brain function that I don't want to have to use. But honestly, yeah, it's pretty simple nowadays to become a VTuber. When I wanted to be one many years ago, Hatsune Miku was actually the one that inspired me to wanting to be a VTuber. And but VTubing wasn't really fully a thing yet. And not to mention my community I had kind of just like made fun of the fact of it. I have a software, I think it's called Face Rig or something like that on Steam. And it inspired me more then to, because they had little anime girls on there. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be an anime girl. But I couldn't get that software to work. It was very hard for me to get it to work. But you always see people using the little like raccoon guy. Everybody's using the raccoon guy. And it was just like I think the software just wasn't ready yet. This was like 5 years ago or so. But I kept breaking it. That's my problem with some of these. Like VC Face, I keep breaking. I just can't help it. The only thing I haven't broke yet was VTube Studio. So me and VTube Studio are great friends. Also, what is great about Etsy, which honestly I would look for creators on Coffee instead. I'm going to be starting posting assets that I made on Coffee here soon in the future. And I already have my site up and going. But you can find a lot of 2D assets. A lot of assets. I'm planning on getting this Alistair plushie, and they only have the Alistair plushie and the Lucifer plushie, which is down here. My favorite creator, which if you're a comfort type of, streamer or whatever, I definitely recommend Little Mune. I don't think that their stuff is AI generated, but they create cute little things. They create cute little accessories. My ears, I got them recently from Little Mune. I can't find perfect bunny ears to get my own model. I just can't. Plus they're cute. Look at them. There's Outcount. That's so bulbous and bouncy. So you can get like things like this, but you do have to look at the reviews and see what people are saying about them. And look, there they are right there. $15. They were expensive. So just always look out and be careful. And I like how it just mostly showed me Little Mune things. googly eyes. I didn't get this googly eye set. I got another googly eye set, but I got a bunch of assets. And I would say the asset is, wow, that's one of the better middle finger. Oh my God, I need that one. Ah! That's one of the better middle fingers finally. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the most expensive thing about being a VTuber is the assets to get for it. That is probably my main complaints, but it's a lot of fun, and I hope this helps anybody out there who wants to become a VTuber. And I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you do have any questions, please let me know. If you want any tutorials on anything, I am so sorry. I am not your boy for that. I am not the one who's going to be able to do that. There are a ton of videos out there, but be careful. Some of them are not helpful at all, and some are helpful. So, yeah, if you do, like I said, have any questions, comment down below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Please be safe out there. Make good choices with consent. Touch a boom. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody's. Bye, byes. I'm gonna go buy myself a middle finger. Yeah.